that music means only one thing, or maybe two. Dave Trentadue likes Pharrell, or it just means that Mark Lidbetter is here.
Weekend Game Plan gets out into the community with Suburban Newspaper sports editor Mark Lidbetter and the Amateur Sports Report.
All right, well, it's not Billie Jean King, but it is something. A battle of the sexes here as we chat with Mark Lidbetter from the Suburban Sports at thesuburban.com's the email address for this weekly segment or for the weekly newspaper. Mark, what's this first story about?
Well, the girls usually do themselves proud, and the Étoiles Feminine, the Quebec hockey team, is set to take on the boys at the world-famous Quebec International Pee Wee Tournament this February. The roster of 19 players includes 4 from Lac St. Louis region, second only to Richelieu's 5-player contribution. Now, the Lac Pack taking part are defenseman Rachel Bishop and a trio of forwards, Renée Bishop, Julianne Mayhew, and Elise Duriveau. And the team was selected from the annual and Caroline Ouellette Girls Hockey Celebrations, where Ouellette, Cassandra Poudrier, Valerie Bois, Lauriane Rougeau, and Amy Doyle made the selections, and they will be the coaching staff of the team. Now, tonight at Laval's Place Belle Community Rink, the Étoiles will play a 6 p.m. game against the Lucille Teasdale Diablos boys squad, and this is their second tune-up match, as last week they faced the Pionniers de la Landière Pee Wee AAA squad. Now, the Étoiles will take to the ice of Quebec City's Centre Videotron as they open tournament play on February 16th against the Junior Oilers from St. Albert, Alberta.
All right, moving on here on Mark's notebook, we check in with the Good Deeds Cup.
The Pee Wee A St. Hubert Jets have been selected as one of the 10 regional finalists in this year's Chevrolet Good Deeds Cup and can use the votes of our listeners between now and February 9th to move to the top 3 finalists. Now, what got the Jets selected from 171 teams that took part was spurred on by one of their teammates. When that player was diagnosed with a bone tumor, the Jets sprang into action by wearing pink all season and doing collections to increase awareness and raise money for the Quebec Breast Cancer and the Montreal Children's Hospital Foundation. Now, based on the good sportsmanship they demonstrated off the ice while giving back to the community in a big way, the Jets, as regional finalists, were awarded $2,000 for a charity of their choice. And what can be done now to help the Jets get closer to the Good Deeds Cup and $100,000 for the charity of their choice is to go to ChevroletGoodDeedsCup.ca, click on the regional finalists, and view the Jets video. And each video view is a vote to send the Jets soaring to the top 3.
All right, Mark, give me some baseball news with this weather outside.
Yeah, in late December, Academy de Baseball Canada players had the opportunity to demonstrate their talent at the New Balance Future Stars Series Showcase that was held in Montreal at the Claude Robillard Centre. And following their participation, there was deliberation by local recruiters, with the end result being that 10 Quebec players have been invited to the New Balance Future Stars Series World Combine. Making the grade were Luca Daou, Nicolas Deschamps, Johan Ducereau, Mathis Gagnon, Alexis Gravel, Joshua Jones, Louis-Philippe Langevin, Emily Pitre, Alfonso Villabos, and Robin Villeneuve. Now, this showcase will take place March 19th to 22nd in February, where each player will have the opportunity to be professionally evaluated. And following that showcase, some of the participants will even have the chance to be chosen to play at Fenway Park next September. So some really good baseball talent coming out of the province.
All right, Mark, and we never really talk that much basketball here, but we have a note.
Yeah, and this is a good one, because on the hardwood of École Barthélemy Vimont School today, which is at 419 St. Roch in Montreal, the Sun Youth Hornets are looking to hand their Park X counterparts their first setback of the season in the Montreal Basketball League in juvenile AAA play. Now, tip-off is set for 4 p.m. as Parquet puts their 10-0 record on the line against the second-place Hornets, who are 7-1 and have 2 games in hand, those important games in hand you guys were talking about before. So just a great basketball game at a high level if anybody's out and about today to check out.
Excellent. Sports at thesuburban.com is the email address if you want to get in touch with Mark for this weekly segment or for the weekly newspaper. Mark, thank you very much.
Very good, boys. Thank you, and enjoy your weekend and the Super Bowl tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. There is a game tomorrow.
There is something on.
Yeah, something happening. All right. Thanks, Mark.
Bye-bye.
It is Weekend Game Plan on TSN 690. Up next, rapid fire time. We ask our hockey insider, Dave Pagnotta, which Canadian is on the block and what should they fetch? That is next.